Switching and rolling, up and down thy fingers. And into the palm and the pads of the pinky and the thumb. And across the knuckles. And we'll take the ball in one hand and squeeze. And then the other. And then the first. And the second again. And let's throw it up in the air and catch. And 3, 2, 1. Put it on the floor, assess how the feet are feeling, and step on it 3 times. Right up to the knuckles, once going across. Roll. And bring it to the middle of the foot and wiggle the toes. Bring it to the crease and press the toes into the ball. Release and separate the toes. Press again. Middle of the foot and wiggle. And scribble. Three, 2, 1. Now reassess. And bring it to the other foot. Press down 3 times. Knuckles. Roll it across. Middle of the foot and wiggle. Crease and press. Separate. Press. Wiggle. And scribble. 3, 2, 1. Let's get the ball out of the way. Reassess. Bring our feet to slightly more than hip width apart, and welcome the week with some good mornings. 2, hinging at the waist, keeping the head back. Spine neutral. And shaking the tree. Three, 2, 1, centering. Nice deep breath. And twisting at the waist, swinging the arms. Center. Ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, stepping out, gathering in starlight. And centering. Someone's trying to break into the class here. And she succeeded. Oh, you brought your boyfriend. All right. 2 deep breaths. And we will march in place or jog. Today, we're going to do the McGill Big 3. So, no squats involved. Put me down on the floor doing bird dogs. And taking shoulders off the ground and side planks. Whatever you want to do here to get the heart rate going, or just keep doing what you're doing. Go do some rapid squats in 5, 4, be safe of course, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10, 20, and 25. 2 deep breaths. Interlacing the fingers, raising them up, and pressing up. Go back into an extension if you can. Squeezing the glutes. And coming back to center and bending to one side. And then the other. Center. Come down. Hands behind the back, interlace the fingers and raise the hands up. And up a little more. And down. Shrug. And roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. And then the other direction. Thumbs are up and down, up and down, up and down. Crossing one arm and pushing back. And then the other. First arm behind the head. Pressing down. The other. Grab the elbows and rock back and forth. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. The other. Pull up. Pressing down above the knuckles. And then the other hand, fingers up. Down. And flopped. Let's rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Look up. And down. Over one shoulder. And then the other. Do a side lunge. Other way. Come up and hinge at the waist. Dropping the hands, keeping the back straight. Stretching the hands. Come up, turn to one side, press back on the back heel. And the other way. Pressing on the other heel. Return to center. I grab a stick. Do the original Puya stick routine. Let's start though by picking up one leg, stretching those quads. And then the other leg. And then come back and flip flops. And roll out to the big circle. And back in. And go laterally. Other direction. Bring the stick up to your chest and flop the wrists. And go down. And bring it behind your back. Crook of the elbows, twist at the waist. Stand back if you'd like, if you can. We're going to do this with the foam roller later too. And come back up Tuck in that chin and peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the neck. And twist the body, keeping the head and hips facing forward. Bring the stick up overhead and then back. Over and back. Bring it up front to the side. Grab it near the top or at the top and swing it behind. Other hand. Bring it in front and let's go up on our toes and back on our heels 15 times. Pausing about a second each way. 6. 10. I think I'm doing 17 here. And let's put the stick down. Get right to McGill. If we have time, we'll do some balance exercises at the end of this, but I think we might be cutting it close. So, gonna get down on the floor. There we go. All right. On our backs. One leg is extended. The other sole foot is on the floor. Your hands are folded underneath the small of your back for support. You're going to just lift your head, neck, and shoulders very slightly off the ground so that they clear the ground. Unlike the 5 Tibetans where we come up further, just clear your head, neck, and shoulders. And we're going to hold for the count of 10 and then switch the position of the legs. We'll do 3 reps on each leg. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down, switch the position of the legs, and up. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. Switch. Up. 2. Down. Switch. Up. And down. One more rep on each side. Up. and down, and switching up to 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, down. Take a nice deep breath, and then take another. And we're going to turn around onto all fours. We're just going to lift the left hand and the right foot and extend them, hold for 10, and come back in. If you have trouble doing both at the same time, just alternate. Just put out the hand for 10, then put out the foot for 10, etc. We're going to switch sides and then do the right hand and the left foot. 3 sets, 3 reps, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just come back. And then the right hand and the left foot. 1, 9, 10, and back, keeping the core engaged. Left hand, right foot, 2. And back, right hand, left foot. And back, left hand, right foot. And back, and last one, right hand or left foot, 2, 3. And back. You can go on your side, take a couple of deep breaths. You're going to do a side plank. We're going to do 3 reps on each side, and then we'll switch sides. You can do it on your knees. Make sure your elbows underneath your shoulder. Or you can do it on your sides of your feet, either stacked or one in front of the other on the floor. And we'll hold for 10 again. Up, 1, 2, 3. 10 and down. Up. If you want to, you could extend the other hand in the air. It's a bit more progression. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. And up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Switch sides. Check that elbow. And let's go up. 1, 2. And down. And up. And down. And up. Last one. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. And we're going to stand up. I'm going to switch the camera. And we are rubbing our hands together and cultivating chi. Forming a chi bone. And dancing around. Centering with 2 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling as we open our hearts. Pause on that inhale and let it go. Centering. 2 breaths. And bringing down heavily chi. We'll go down and gather it up. And aha. Namaste.
Tom?
Hey, Don.
Hey, Tom.
How you doing?
Okay.
Good.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, Nina. Have a good one. It's a rolling day. If you've got your rollers and balls, what do I do with that ball? I got it out of the way. There it is. So I figured we'd focus on the back and the hips today. We'll get down, starting with the ball as usual, but you can do this with a roller too. We're going to get the side of the hip up top here, sitting down on the ball, side of the top of the hip, the gluteus medius, always a little bit sore. You want to keep one foot on the ground to moderate the amount of pressure you put on it. and to move you around. And if you do find a particularly tender spot, which is not difficult to do in most cases, lean into it. Again, using your foot and hand to modify the amount of pressure. Breathe into that. Feel it releasing. Roll around a little bit more. And again, if the ball is too much pressure, use the roller. Same way. Just want to put the bulk of it behind you and lean to one side and do it that way. All right, let's go to the other glute medius and roll. All right, there's a spot. Whoa. Leaning into it. Breathing into it. Rolling a little bit more. And coming up. Now let's take the roller and we're gonna run it down our spine. So you want to sit at the very end so that your neck is going to land on the top of the roller. Put your whole spine on the roller from base to top and the head. And use your elbows as you rock gently back and forth to stop you from toppling over. But try to maintain a balance as you rock. Get that inner balance going. And then tuck your pelvis up and back, swishing your lower back into the roller. And just do that, 10 or 12 times. And then come off the roller, turn it around, put it lengthwise under your back. Soles of the feet are on the floor. You want it below your neck, and you can cross your hands over your body or put them behind your head, whatever is more comfortable for you. And use your feet to roll back and forth about an inch at a time, doing the upper back from below the neck to below the shoulder blades. Might want to retract those shoulder blades. Put your arms up in the air like I'm doing. And then leave it just below the shoulder blades. Adjust yourself a little bit so that you can get from below the shoulder blades to the bottom of the ribs. Don't go below the rib cage. And just roll back and forth. And come on up and stand up with the roller. And how I wouldn't do this because of your back extension issues, but if you can do it, you could put the roller behind you and the crook of your elbows and lean back like we do with the stick. And use the roller to stretch the lower back. And that's that. Hope you all have a wonderful day.
You too, Tom.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Tom.
And give my best to Ava. You're welcome, John. Take care. Meme,
Take care, T. Have a good
You
one.
too.
Love to all.
I shall pass that along. Richard,
Please do.
Thank you, Tom.
you're very welcome.